How can you have a relationship when you don't even motherfucking relate?
Men are like a TSA German Shepherd. You ever been at the airport and that dog is like running through? Like they can smell it off of you. It doesn't matter if you're not expressing it to them.
They say a lot of people have Asian women fetish, like New Face. So it's like, it's just.
You got 1,000 for sure.
Xavier has seen my bank account, and last time I checked, it was $47 in there.
Found out they had cancer, did surgery the next day, cancer free.
This is where we are, and this is where we're gonna be.
This is where the fuck we gon' be.
Yeah. Got a bald head, I ain't got $1 million, and I ain't got bad like New Face, but we here. Best friend being a victim of homicide.
Think about the Dodge Charger SRT.
Jace, what's your dream?
To be in the NFL one day.
I always wanted to make music since I was young, you feel what I'm saying? But like, what really inspired it is just like everyday life.
Because of the color of their skin.
The shrooms are the cheat code to life.
It's your birthday. I hate you. This is Talk Less. Talk less, do more.
All right, everybody, please help me welcome the host of the hour, Les from Talk Less.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming. This is truly special. And before we get started, I do want to let you guys know that this was a dream come true. I did not think that this was going to be possible, but I want to give a big shout out to a very special person. And when you leave, or if you just walk around and you see him, this man's name is Xavier. He's right there in the brown shirt. Xavier, I'm just going to let you know right now, none of this would be possible without Xavier, without my girl Topanga, without my team, Court Twin, without the Black Amigo, the DJ. Black Amigo. Without Dre, the photographer, and all the people, and also it wouldn't be possible without you. It absolutely would not be possible without New Face, who really took his time to make sure that my dreams do come true. And obviously it wouldn't be possible without you guys coming here, buying tickets, showing up, and showing out. So we're about to get started. Are you ready? What we're going to do today is we're going to give the stage not just to me, but to 10 creators. Actually, it's going to be 12 creators who would love to do podcasting or would love to tell their story. So we're going to get started, and we're going to bring the first creator on stage. And the first creator, let me do a quick introduction, and he can come up to the stage. So actually, we're going to do both of them, but first we're going to start with somebody who I just met in Miami a couple months ago. I met him very randomly when we were recording the podcast. He's a comedian. He's making millions of people laugh online. He's telling stories that leave people crying from laughter. He's also built their platform by simply being himself. He has a really big story to tell. Please welcome Soul the comedian. I also do want to say that without Soul,
Happy birthday.
thank you.
You're the best.
All right, Soul. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
You look amazing.
Thank you. And I
Crockett.
I do want to tell you, you really showed up for me. You really made sure that
On time. I'm here right now.
on time, but you also made sure that people are coming and people are actually willing to come on stage with us too.
Oh no, I'm a big fan of yours. We get you YouTube in Asia.
Yes.
I watch every episode. Not every episode, maybe 2.
2? So you watch full episodes?
How many have you released? Because I see all the shorts, all the reels. I'm a real one.
I love it. You've been a big supporter. So I do know that you have a story to tell. And who out here knows Psy, the creator, the Korean creator Psy?
A comedian. I made that up. I know I was not an assistant.
No, that's a real person, isn't it?
But I was not an assistant to Psy. I know Gangnam Style.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was
So
we was going to ad lib.
Okay. What got you into comedy?
I do, yeah. But I joke about being his assistant. No, I'm no assistant.
Would you want to be his assistant?
I don't know. I stand up. You don't do stand up comedy. I mean, I would love to make the like BTS money. BTS, like the K-pop. But I'm K-poppy. I be taking all the ladies' hearts.
But you do have a story to tell too. You came from South Korea.
Yeah, well, I love us because we love the culture. So when you have appreciation for the black culture, and so do I. Like we very like tuned in.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone in the audience, black, right? One of my black queens.
Hey, we love you guys.
Look at that. We a niche. We a niche, but it ain't no fetish. It's a real, genuine thing.
Listen, they tell me online that I have a fetish every single day.
They say hey, a lot of people have Asian women fetish, like new face. So it's like it's just it's not your definition. They know it's lies. They just trying to be troll. They're trying to troll you.
Okay, what's your best joke?
My best joke? Well, I come and talk about my life. Like I was adopted by white people, so I feel like black people struggle. I was bought by white people too. Yeah.
But how was that upbringing?
No, it was very different, very different, orphanage, but you rescue, right? Well, you escaped Russia at 14. So I escaped South Korea, which is a lot easier than escaping North Korea.
Uh-huh.
So, not hard, I just flew away.
You flew away?
Yeah, no restrictions. We don't have crazy president of South Korea.
Actually, I flew away too.
You flew away, like JetBlue, Spirit?
No, it was before Delta separated with Russian Airlines. It was kind of like Delta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're suburbia, Russia? Siberia?
Siberia, yep.
Because I YouTube Siberia, it's nothing but like polar bears and snow all year round.
No, that's a misconception. Siberia is a beautiful place.
I appreciate your love for stand-up comedy because I myself am a stand-up comedian, actor. Have you seen any of my work? Very popular, Country Wayne, Coco Brown.
You've been on Country Wayne?
Not on Country Wayne. I know, like you'd like to be. I know. I'm like, I was in his skits a couple episodes, and then they killed me off.
Really? What happened?
They didn't even kill me off. They just didn't call back.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, I was a guy with Zeus. So there was a storyline. I showed up 14 hours a day, 2 days in a row. I made my $75. I went home.
$75?
I mean, I'm not Wayne. I'm not Mike. I'm not top tier. I'm not Amber. But, like they pay. That was a great experience. I got a lot of good comments. So this storyline about me, what do you know? I love how you love comedy, though. I love how you show up for comedians. I'm going to start an 85 South similar channel in Asia.
Okay.
Probably like,
Asia, how are we going to find it? We don't understand anything.
No, you're fine. It'll be closed caption, but, it's going to be like highway428.com or some shit. That'd be like, I'm taking ideas from America and doing that,
How do you know that people actually laugh at your jokes? Because I think that's the question that I ask myself, because a lot of people told me I should do stand-up comedy, and I'm like, I don't think I'm that funny.
You're in your lane, like, do you want to do stand-up? If you don't want to do it, then it's going to be obvious. Don't get on stage to just fill a troll comment. Do you want to do it?
No, I don't. I want to do this.
Okay, see, clap it up for her, because, she's not... There's so many people, maybe I shouldn't be a stand-up comic, but I'm delusional, and I keep attacking it, but I just love how you love comedy. So I'm going to be on new season of Tires. I've been an extra on Miss Pat's show. I'm locked into the culture, but I'm not a cultural, appropriator. Have you heard that word?
Yeah, so I think this is now the real question that I have to you, because a lot of times people overlook somebody who is not big time, right? Because even when we do podcasts, we understand. I remember I'm coming from the same world as many people. That's why I wanted to give a stage to a lot of people, because I had no name. I was a nobody. And so I remember it was the first episode that went viral with me was with the Rich and Unemployed with Jonathan. Yeah. And he just gave me a chance to be on the episode. Yeah. And so I see the same thing with stand-up comedians that, you go and you just had to cancel the show in Detroit because it's not sold out.
Thank you for telling everybody. No, it's okay. If you don't have the ticket sales, then the club's not going to staff the room. They're not going to turn the mic on. And we're traveling from Atlanta, and I'm in Tennessee, so it's just a business decision. Of course, we're not going to show up. There's three of my comedian friends. We have to split $45 three ways. No good.
So how does that make you feel?
I mean, don't make me feel good, but we have other cities, stronger. We got a Mexican friend. I'd like to invite them up. He's like, oh, you need Texas, because, all the Mexicans in Texas. I didn't know. So I'm just not booking the right cities, I guess. But, we good. Like, it's fine. Do you want to be an actress?
Yes.
Because you're not unknown. You're 6'2". You're like Sasquatch. You're like Bigfoot. Like, you are going to make your mark in the world wherever you go.
He just called me Bigfoot.
She got bigger feet than me, but we all know Asian stereotype.
Okay, next.
Hey, less. She ain't got less foot. She got more foot. A lot of nail paint. If I had to give a pedicure, I'd run out of stock.
Okay, so I see where you go with that. Okay. There you go. See, I think.
But you're beautiful, and these are all your people.
There's all my people. Isn't that crazy?
You're filling this room, and a lot of them are black friends. They're not here on time, so I bet you in an hour, this is going to be double the people.
In an hour, it's going to be double the people. We know that. We do know that. And I said that when I was giving out the invitations. Can we please be on actual real time? But it's okay. We're on Atlanta time.
Yeah, I feel so we need a black friend on stage, though, because it's always when racists talk about the culture, if there's not someone of the culture here, it's always going to be the comments they shouldn't talk for us or anything like that. New face? No, you're coming later. Do we have one friend up here that's melanin? Just so that we can do a wide shot and we're not making fun of anybody because we love the culture.
We love the culture.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Don't pay them any attention. Don't pay those comments any attention. You're gonna find you a bald black man, right? You looking? She put be on the lookout for a bald black brother, right? Are they here?
If you're bald with a beard and you're black, you're my type.
We're giving her real birthday gift, y'all.
Shout out to you, and I know there are a few in the building. There are some that are balding.
She looking for Draymond Green. She looking for the Draymond guy from Shark Tank. You looking for Michael Jordan?
Draymond Green, I'm not looking for you. Do
He's
not
got
come
hair.
at me. I do not want you. Thank you.
What if it's Beijing?
Beijing?
A little bit of Beijing. You're not completely bald.
Oh.
The spray paint.
They can spray paint. I know one.
Who?
My friend.
You're trying to hook yourself up. It's your birthday. She is the birthday. Good. She's actually birthday.
We're good.
We love it. I have my friend Mr. Pablo Aleman and Detroit Reid, and they can, figure out where to sit.
Okay. I actually do want to bring the next comedian on stage, Detroit Reid.
That's for character clips. I was bought by white people. This is my voice.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel good. How you feel? Feel all right?
I'm glad you made it. We've been trying to. Well, no. Okay, that's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a white lie that I just said.
Don't get your ass up here lying now.
It wasn't you. It was me.
Okay.
It was me. Listen, you guys. One thing I do is I take accountability.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you glad that you made it?
No, I'm glad I made it, and I appreciate all this going on, man. For real, this shit dope. This shit dope. Yeah, this shit dope. I appreciate you having me.
Listen, thank you for coming. And hey, you guys, if you didn't know, we're gonna do a quick little introduction.
Come on.
You're originally from Detroit.
Yeah, I'm originally from Detroit.
Okay.
But I moved down south. I moved to Birmingham, Alabama. Then I just moved to Atlanta, Georgia.
When did you move to Atlanta?
Like 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, we the same then. We out here. We outside.
Are we outside?
Yeah, we outside.
Careful.
We
All right.
outside.
Well, you've shared a stage with comedians like Mike Epps, Marlon Wayans. You got to introduce me to him.
Which one?
Marlon Wayans.
Marlon
because
cool. Marlon cool as hell. He cool.
They've been telling me that I look like white chicks, so we got to do an episode with Marlon. So we got to do that. And I'm going to put it on you.
Yeah. You look like white chicks just a little bit. No, I'm just talking.
I got my bodyguard right there. He's ready to go.
Right here?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
So you've been on stage with DC Young Fly. Shout out to 85 South, and I know we got some 85 South people in the building. So yes, that's family to me.
New face in the building. Come on now.
Yeah.
My dog.
Well, and your slogan is "Comedy is pain." Why is it pain?
Because everything I say, comedy is pain after everything. Because everything that I've been through growing up, like I can embrace it through comedy now. Like anything that I went through, like just anything like sad, bad, or just making me mad, anything, I just embrace it through comedy. Like I can laugh at everything now. Everything now is funny to me.
Do you go to therapy?
Huh?
Do you go to therapy?
Nah, therapy, that shit for rich people.
So you broke?
No. I ain't rich yet. I ain't no millionaire, but I got some money. I'm a thousandaire.
Me too.
So a thousandaire, that's cool. That's still good too.
Can
ain't
I
no
tell you
millionaire
something?
yet.
I don't even have 1,000.
You got 1,000.
No, I'm gonna tell you this.
You ain't finna cap me down up here. You got 1,000 for sure.
Xavier has seen my bank account, and last time I checked, it was $47 in there.
That's cap.
Xavier, was it true? He saw it.
Xavier gonna lie to you.
Xavier, it was $47.
That wasn't no goddamn $47.
I posted it on my close friends, and I was very embarrassed.
This whole outfit was way more than 47.
It was sponsored by my friend.
She gonna bullshit.
Why don't comedians want to heal? I don't understand that.
What you mean? I heal all the time.
What do you heal?
Huh?
What do you heal?
Just everything. I'm healed.
Heal me,
ain't
come
shit
on.
wrong. Ain't shit wrong. Just never look. I can cuss on here.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a little coochie in head. I'm good. A little coochie in head. I'm back in the door. See, a lot of niggas they don't like to tell you that for real. Like a lot of niggas don't understand that part. That's therapy. That's good shit. For look at that nigga right there. You see that nigga right there with the glasses? He's shaking his head. I don't even know who the fuck he is, but he know what's going on.
BTF Nate.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Look. I'm telling you, head save everything. I don't give a fuck what your day look like. Get some good head.
Head?
Good head. I'm telling you. Good head, your whole fucking day is gonna be the best. Look at that. You see, look, he said he talking about preach with the little shiny shit on him right there. I'm telling you. Good head and coochie is everything. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Straight up. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ.
Y'all are playing me today.
We appreciate that shit, DJ. I'm telling you, that's some good therapy right there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I agree with you. You know, I think women are amazing. We heal y'all.
Yeah, all the time. That's the best shit.
But you gotta treat us better than coochie and head, okay? We got more to give.
Duh, I know that. But
and you're gonna get like
head is. Let me tell you something. That's the table. Tell me what you bring to the table. That's the table right there.
Coochie hair?
For sure, that's the table. I pull right up every time.
You know, when you treat women like that, we only give you 20% of head.
No, I ain't no 20%.
Yeah.
I know some motherfuckers give you 100% of head, 110. 110. It depends on what type of nigga you is.
What do you be doing for them?
What you mean? What I do? I'm a gentleman. I do the things that men are supposed to do for a woman, for sure.
And what is that?
But you take care of them.
Take care of them?
Yes.
How? By having sex with them?
Not just sex.
Okay,
just
talk to me.
being a man, of course. Going out on dates, going out on trips, having fun. Her meeting my family, me meeting her family. Like we just having a good time,
How many ladies do you do that at the time?
I got one chick. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
So okay, if you were to take me on a date, where would you take me to?
I just told you I had a chick.
I said hypothetically speaking.
Okay. Yeah.
God damn.
Thank you. Yeah, black man, we don't cheat. She tried to get me. You see, she tried to get me. You see? She thought she was gonna get a nigga out here. She thought she was gonna get a nigga on Let's Talk and shit.
Baby, I love millionaires. I don't like thousandaires. I'm broke myself, so we gotta make some money.
Hey,
so
$47. I don't want no 47 now.
Shit, it might be 32 now at this point. Don't quite listen. Every moment that we're here, the bank account gets lower and lower and lower. So
see, you just talking about where I was gonna take you.
Yeah.
If we go somewhere, you just say you like millionaires. So where the fuck I'm gonna take you then?
Well, you have hair on your head, so I'm not really into that. If you shaved your hair.
Oh, you like bald head man?
Oh my God, give me a bald head.
Okay.
All day long.
Oh,
I would lick that bald head every day.
You want a Wesley Pipes type nigga? That's what you want. She want one of the booty talk 75 niggas. That's what she want. That's what she want. She want one of the booty talk 75 niggas. That's what you want.
I love men who are very masculine. I don't know why.
So I ain't masculine because I got hair?
You got a chick. What are you trying to do?
I'm just asking a question.
Okay.
I'm just asking a question. Like a man with hair, that mean he not masculine?
No, it is masculine, just not my type.
She just like bald head construction worker type niggas. That what you talking about? You like see I knew it. You one of them.
I never said construction.
I know, but you one of them. You think you slick them bald head niggas with them vests on? All right.
That is crazy. Wow. Damn. Okay. Anything else you want to tell us?
Anything you want to ask me? You can ask me.
Well, maybe you have some wishes for me.
I mean, I wish you the best for sure. I wish you.
This is what men do these days. They wish you the best.
I'm saying, you said anything I wish for you. I wish you the best at doing at everything you're doing. Like even your podcast, your live talk shows, all this, everything you're doing. I wish you the best.
Okay, let me ask you one thing about comedy.
Okay.
What is one thing that people don't see behind the scenes?
The promotion side. I
Okay.
say the promotion side. If you don't have no big following and stuff like that, and you can be the funniest comedian in the world.
Mhm.
If you don't have like a big following, like Soul was saying earlier, like nowadays they'll cancel shows and stuff like that if you're not selling at least 25 to 30 tickets. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So you just gotta keep promoting and keep getting yourself out there and continue to be funny. Even if you have to go on stage or go on shows and go on different like podcasts and just different with different comedians on the road.
Mhm.
Like, you know, that's probably like that's one thing for sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I understand your pain because we put this together about 2 weeks ago, and I'm very glad that the turnaround is like this. But honestly, I thought it could have been like 5 people.
Yeah.
You know, because not everybody is gonna come out and support. So, you guys, whoever's in the building, if you do see a comedian putting up flyers, support, promote, comment, like, share. I think it's very important to support each other because we're all in this together.
No, for sure. And anybody, ain't just no comedy, ain't just not podcast. Whatever anybody here do, if you see your friend that has a business or whatever they have, you know what I'm saying, support it. Because at the end of the day, you don't know how hard a person can work for this shit. Just like even what you just said, you thought only like 5 or 6, 10 people was gonna come, but you had way more than that. I pulled up and in the parking lot would jump. You can't even park outside.
I love
So
that.
it's still that's great, you know what I'm saying? Because you thought you was expecting a whole nother crowd, but you got a way better crowd in here, and everybody that came to support you, that's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate
No,
you.
I appreciate you.
All right. Well, we're gonna give Helen back the mic.
Thank you. Y'all, how y'all feeling? Okay, so I want to know how many real Talk Less fans I got in the building. Okay, so I got some questions, and I want to know who know the answers. Who remembers how many views the Cam Newton video did in her first 2 days? It was posted. She said it 1,000,000 times. So somebody gotta know. I know Tremo can't answer. No. Yeah? Okay, go ahead. 26 views to be exact. And then what happened?
And then blogs picked it up and it jumped up to the moon.
To the moon.
And remember what I said? If I ever get posted in the blogs, I don't want it to be because I'm dating somebody. I want it to be my show.
And what's so touching about that story too, I think you should tell everybody, is how frustrated you were at that time.
Ooh, I gave up. I literally almost gave up. So that was probably the most traumatizing experience. I remember I was sitting on the floor crying, and I called Trey Mo and I said, Trey, I think I'm done because I just hit 50 episodes, 2 weeks prior to that, and I'm starting this whole new journey with rebranding. And I had Cam Newton, which was a dream guest of mine, come on my show, and my episode did 26 views, and it was heartbreaking. And Trey said, keep going. He said, Les, calm down. Give it 24 hours. Keep going. So I do want to give a round of applause to Trey Mo because he was a big part of this Talk Less show happening. And if you do want to learn about YouTube, then please go and learn with Trey and go support Trey Mo because it was, and honestly, it wasn't just Trey. I'm going to be very honest. It was so many people that were there for me, all my friends. People were calling me and they were saying, hey, let's keep going, keep going, keep going. Because to me, numbers mean a lot. Because numbers is what I'm about to quit my job. I'm 2 weeks away from quitting my job, and I'm sitting out here with 26 views on the episode with Cam Newton. But Cam reached out and he said, thank you so much for doing the episode. And he still is very proud. He was gonna be here, but he couldn't make it because he's out of town.
Yeah, and I'm so proud.
I'm
so proud of you. No, but for real, you guys. Les kept pushing, and look at what you've created now, right? Look how far the show has gone, how much it's growing. From that episode, imagine if you would have quit then,
It would have been crazy.
But what you did quit was that job.
I did quit that job.
You quit that job.
I did quit that job.
And you chose to put all your effort and energy into what you believed in.
Yes.
And look what has manifested.
And the next episode, you guys did 257,000 views.
You hear that? 250,000 views.
And it was with Carlos Miller, so shout out to Carlos Miller. I mean, it was life-changing.
Yes, shout out to Carlos and the whole 85 South family. We appreciate y'all and everything. Just everybody who supported the Talk Less and everybody who's here tonight. And we gonna keep going on the show, but I got more questions for y'all, so y'all better be thinking, okay?
Oh, yeah. All right. Go ahead. All right, the next guest. The next guest is changing the way people think about health, about confidence and aging. He's also a good friend of mine. He's the founder of Gentle Giant Care. He is proving that wellness isn't just about looking better. It's about feeling better, living longer, and taking care of yourself from the inside out. So please welcome to the stage, Quawn James. You look amazing. Sit down.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
I know the chairs are tight, so listen, trust me, for a guy like you too, whew, you've been working out.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit? Well, okay, so you guys, Quawn has been a big part of my journey too. I've known Quawn for a few years, and he is an owner of Med Spa. So I do want to talk about health with you and also about business, because I think we have a lot of business owners in here too. And I do want to ask you, how did you even get into that business? Because you clearly don't come from just medical field by looking at you.
Yeah, so it all started out, I was a college football player back in the day, and I actually moved to Atlanta from a small town in South Carolina. Came here, tried to pursue the NFL. That didn't work out, worked in the ER. And then I ended up getting my degree in a nurse practitioner, which is my master's degree. But one of the reasons I got into my own field was when I worked in the ER, as black people, they teach you that black people are supposed to endure more pain. And so I saw a lot of racism in the medical field. And it's crazy because we're supposed to take care of everyone, right? But that wasn't what I saw. So I was like, I'm tired of this. I want to do my own thing. I want to take care of our people. So that's when I started my own practice, Gentle Giant Care. As you can see, I'm not a small person, so that's where the Gentle Giant Care came from.
I love that. So you know, my audience and comments online have a problem with my lips, y'all. Mm-hmm. And I do want to ask you, as a nurse practitioner, as a person who does fillers and Botox, how much filler do I have in my lips?
She actually has none. She's blessed.
Thank you, because this has been a question that I've been asked every single day. And literally on Facebook, that's the only conversation they're having about me, is my lips.
I mean, you're going to have jealous people. It's always going to be like that.
Well, and I think when people think about med spa, that's what they think about, is like Botox and fillers. What is a med spa? Like, what do you actually do in there?
So I don't really consider myself a med spa because I do way more than that. Women and their hormones, you guys are really queens, because over the last 10 years, I've learned why y'all got attitude problems. And it's because when y'all are PMSing, dudes don't know that. Like, when y'all have that time of the month, it is really your hormones why you always pissed off. So I always tell dudes, you need to understand when it is that time of the month so you don't have to be there or whatever she needs so y'all can still make it. Because if you don't understand what women go through, then how are you going to make it in a relationship? Like,
oh my God.
Like, y'all are real queens. There's no way I can do that. No way I can do that. And the people that want to be trans, I'm like, no offense, but y'all cannot deal with women deal with.
No.
Having periods, you know, having babies. Like, I understand, you know, what you want to do, but more power to you. But y'all are the true queens, and I've seen it time and time again. So kudos to y'all, because I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, one time I came to your med spa when I think I was on my period, and
Yeah.
I was tweaking out there because I was anxious, I was nervous, I was upset, I was annoyed, I was screaming. I was just like, I just want to go, I just want to leave. And it's like, oh my God, this is just hormones talking. This is even like, because I don't really act like that normally. And I'm like, I just, it's crazy. We go through
I
some
see it
things.
all the time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. How easy or hard was it to create the business?
It is much harder, especially when you work in a field that's predominantly Caucasian and also women. So you got to really, really work your butt off. Like, I mean, I'm sure he knows right here, like having your own business, you got to always be 5 steps ahead, And then also too, when you're having a black business, you also have the stigma that, black businesses don't do well, right? Or you're also trying to get everyone involved and want to be in your practice. And what I do, there's a lot of practices in Atlanta. So I'm niche, right? Because I have gay, straight, black, white, whatever it is, because I do so many different things. Not just the med spa space, but I take care of pro athletes as well. I used to play ball, so I do treatments for everyone. It's not just a med spa. It's about wellness. It's about longevity, the things that we don't get taught about. I do all of that. Everything I treat is natural. There's no pain pills, none of that. We're gonna fix you the right way so you can look good on the inside and on the outside.
Yeah, and also you do play tennis now, huh?
I have gotten into tennis. And I saw XL Tennis here. That's the guy you play with, right?
Yes, he is here.
Yeah, I want to meet him. But yeah, I got into tennis recently, got into really good shape. Thanks to Les, I've trained with her and her coach, trying to do something different. I know it's unexpected, somebody my size to play tennis, but
Coach is right there. Shout out to Coach Terrell. Yeah, I love that. Well, thank you for sharing that story. And I think I want to ask you, so people can walk out of here with some knowledge. If there's one thing that people can invest into their long-term health, what should it be and where should they start? And let's say if they don't have the funds to do so.
The biggest thing is your blood work. A lot of people just walk around, and I see it all the time in our community. It's because you don't know what you don't know, right? Your blood work tells a foundation of what your health looks like. And you have so many people out here that neglect that, or they wait until times are bad, you're in a hospital, you're on your deathbed, when you could have got blood work to find out stuff a long time ago. And for me, I check everything on everybody. I mean, I've diagnosed prostate cancer on somebody who's very, very famous. He was going to somewhere else, and I diagnosed it, treated it, he had surgery, he's cancer-free. My partner right here, same thing. Did blood work, found out they had cancer, did surgery the next day, cancer-free. So guys, like, I know we always want to have fun and do all these other things and have a good time, but if you want to be here on earth, you need to get your check-ins. Just because you're young, that don't mean shit. You think you are invincible? You're not. Things that you take in every day, whether you're drinking, our food causes cancer. All these things that you take for granted, you need to take care of your blood work. And one thing I did learn in school that I will never forget, when I had a question that said, what race predominantly dies from this? Even if I didn't know the answer, it was always us. Because we don't take care of ourselves. We don't. We spend money on, what's the track called? What y'all call the hair? It's a sew-in or whatever? Yeah, that is. Lace front, shoes, Jordans. We can spend money on that kind of stuff, but when it's time for blood work to take care of ourselves, it's too expensive. I would never understand that. We got to do better, right?
We do. We absolutely do. We do. I think, and it's very important to make sure that we also do work out and drink our waters, and just go and see, go and see professionals, honestly, because I think a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people they think that, they're going to live forever.
Control what you can control, and that's your blood work, to always know where your health is at.
We love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
And if y'all need blood work, hit me up. General Giant Care. It's easy. Wherever you live, we can do it anywhere. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I actually have a surprise for everybody. Everybody gets a free drink. Yes, free shot. Let's do a shot. Let's do a shot, and shout out to Remy Martin for providing the drinks.
Okay, yeah, so if you would like a free shot, feel free to go to the bar and get you a shot of that Remy. And shout out to Remy Martin, our sponsor, for hooked us up. Shout out to Helio Bloom, got the flower bar back there too. Y'all feel free to go get a bouquet for our birthday girl.
And shout out to ATL Law. Shout out to ATL Law. Shout out right there.
Yay! Shout out to our sponsor. Come on, tell us a little bit about what you got.
Shout out right there.
I really appreciate you guys. I love the show. I've loved everything you've done. I've been really impressed. I know it was a last minute ad, and I really appreciate it. I run ATL Law, and we do primarily DUIs and criminal law, but we also do contracts and entrepreneurial law. So if you're talking about starting a business, like he was just talking about starting his esthetician business or do anything else, I can help you do everything from forming your LLC to like getting your client documents and everything else. So if you get in any kind of legal trouble, well, no matter what it is, I'll give you a free consultation and I do payment plans. So, and it's really easy to remember. My name's Daniel Darty. Originally, my law firm was called Law Office of Daniel Darty, but it ends up no drunk person can spell Daniel Darty. So now it's real simple. ATL Law. Okay, let me hear it. ATL Law. ATL Law. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Let's bring it back down. Let's bring it back.
What are you drinking, New Face?
He got that shot of Remy.
What you drinking, New Face?
I got a free shot of Remy from the bar, courtesy of the Talk Less Show. Make some noise if you already. So if you got a shot, did you take it? Anybody got a shot in their hand now? Okay.
Everybody hold your shots up.
Hold your shot up.
Hold your shot up.
You better put your shots up right now.
Let's all make a toast to the birthday girl.
One time for the birthday.
One time to the birthday. One time for the birthday. Hey, shots up. Happy birthday, Les.
This is my toast. Okay. This is where we were. This is where we are. And this is where we're gonna be.
This is where the fuck we gonna be.
This is a very special person that I just got to meet a couple months ago. I don't even remember. We met at 85 South, right?
Yes, shout out to my family.
Shout out to 85 South. So we met at 85 South, and the first thing that I remember I asked New Face, I said, I need some clothes. He's like, I got you. Literally the next day, this man texted me and he was like, pull up to Giorgio's in Atlanta. And he said, pick anything you want from Paper Money and let's just post about it.
And then we got some glasses, some Prada glasses out that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. And then I saw this Prada glasses that I really liked. And I posted on Instagram that I really want those Prada glasses, but they were $500 and I didn't have $500. And some man from Instagram bought me the glasses.
We made it happen.
But, you know, I think it's very important to acknowledge that you were a big part of Talk Less Show family. I appreciate you. None of this would happen without you because you literally jumped on it the very first second that I announced it. And you are everywhere. And you are just like, you are the face of Atlanta.
Thank you.
And I appreciate that because Atlanta is a special place to me. And so hopefully one day I'll be where you are.
You will. And I see it. And that's what I'm saying. I'm attracted to evolution. And I see something. You know, and shout out to Carlos. He's able to see something, and you see he saw Poor Minds, and they talk about the first episode with Carlos, and now they one of the best podcasts out and doing, you know, Club Shay Shay, but always somebody believing in them, and that's what I was saying. Coming to this city, it was a lot of people that I thought or wanted to believe in me, and I didn't get that. So you got to become the change you want to be in the world. And I always figured that, you know, some people always look for their day ones, but I'll tell somebody, it's not the length of the relationship, it's the strength of the relationship. A motherfucker that you met yesterday would do more for you than your day one, your cousin, your auntie, everybody in your fucking life. So
clap it up, clap it up.
I want to be the one. I want to be the one that was like, I did something for you for no agenda, It was nothing about, I wasn't trying to take you out. I wasn't trying to, anything like that with what the society proclaims that a man wants to do for a woman. No, I want to see you win, and I want to watch you win, whether I'm part of the picture or not. But the fact that I'm able to clap for you, that means the best for you. And to see what your frustration that you talk about, you're very transparent. To see what the fuck you did today to bring all these people out, kudos. And y'all make a round of applause for her.
Chills. I mean, honestly, it's been very special, and I do want to tell you that you did not ever ask for anything in return. But one thing about me is if I have people show up for me, I'll always show up for them. And I remember where I come from. I've always said that. I know where I come from. I remember how it all started. I remember who was there. And I will always, always support people. Even like, when we had your day, July 23rd, right?
You told me. Are you busy on the set?
Listen, we were building all of this, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going there. And then I said, you know what? One thing I'm going to do is because you helped me pull all of this together, I will show up. It don't matter how busy I am. It don't matter that I have to stay up till 5 a.m. to make all of this happen. I'm going to show up. So thank you for showing up, and thank you for being the face of Atlanta. We appreciate you, and we love you.
Thank you. We all want somebody to believe in us. We all want a person to win. And I tell a lot of people, the new face was there myth doesn't work if y'all don't win. Like, I don't get to say I was there in the beginning if y'all ain't shit. Like, It's always the people that are great that are able to say new face was there, right? Like, it doesn't work if you stop doing podcasts tomorrow. Like, I'm not able to say I was there, and we don't tell these stories. So kudos to you and the vision that you got,
Thank you. I appreciate you. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you. I'm proud of you and proud of your team. You got, some of my folks in here helping you as well. But that's what it's about. That's the goal about Atlanta, too. Like, you'll find your tribe and you'll find your circle and appreciate that circle. And everybody won't go. Like the elevator, you got to realize that, too. You might be on the ride and everybody not going to be able to make it to the top with you. But you never take it personal. You always do your best. You be impeccable with your word. And you be the best fucking you. And whoever at the top enjoying you, that's who meant to be.
Thank you.
And I brought a gift for you. It's not the birthday gift, but it's because I was on the way. So you don't have to. You can look at it, but don't show. Well, you can, but it's just a bag and a shirt inside of it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
New face.
Big shout out to New Face. I want to know, what is Les's type? I heard rich man, I heard black man, I heard bald-headed black man. He said me. Period. We got some potentials in here. My girl need to get married. I'm trying to get her a husband this year, okay? We need a ring on the finger, okay? So bald, rich, black men, we need you. Oh, we got one back there. Justin. Justin Rich, too. All right, we're going to keep it going. Go ahead, call up your next guest.
All right. Well, my next guest proves that you don't have to fit into one box to be successful. He's a registered nurse dedicated to helping people every day while also building an audience through content that entertains, inspires, and shows the human side of healthcare. So please make some noise for Travis. And he's wearing the scrubs, too.
Boom. I ain't got a bald head, I ain't got $1 million, and I ain't got bad like New Face, but we here.
But you're here.
We here.
So tell us, what is all of this about? How did you even come into this content space with doing nursing stuff?
Man, so I got into nursing. My great-grandma had 19 kids.
What?
Yeah, crazy.
Hold up, did you guys hear that? Grandma had 19 kids.
Yeah. Grandma had 19 kids, and 2 of them passed away from cancer during my 7th and 12th grade year, and I was nursing before I was nursing, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
So you have a huge family.
Crazy, yeah.
How many siblings and how many people how do you know their names?
I only got
I have questions, you guys.
I only got 5 siblings. I got 2 brothers, 3 sisters. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Still 4 more than I have.
Yeah.
I only have 1 brother, and that's it. I don't even know my cousins.
Small family.
That's why I want to be a part of a big like black family that has a lot of people, because then I'm gonna feel like I'm a part of something big. All right. Well, let's get into the conversations.
All right.
What is one lesson that nursing has taught you about people?
Nursing has taught me that tomorrow ain't promised. Like, you can be 100% healthy today. Tomorrow, you never know what comes. So I just take, I don't take no day for granted.
What is the worst thing that you've ever seen? And I don't mean to go dark, but I think it's important to talk about those things.
Man, the worst thing I ever seen, I wouldn't even say it came from the hospital. It just came from like day-to-day life. I come from the most poverty-stricken city in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Best friend being a victim of homicide. One of my other best friends being a victim of suicide.
Best friend?
Yeah, best friends.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So I think like, yeah, my worst experiences come from personal experience, not even the hospital.
Wow. So how do you handle that as a man? Because I can only imagine the impact that it has on your mental health.
Yeah, man, I just keep going. I feel like I'm not nobody special. People out here in the audience right now who probably been through similar things or worse. We all got our own testimony, so I'll just give it to God and keep going.
I love that, I love that you share the story, but one thing I do want men to do more of is share, not just like I keep it going, because it's not that simple. It's not just like you keeping it going. Yes, at the end of the day, that's going to be the outcome that you're going to keep going, but you still go through emotions, you still go through feelings, and you still have to kind of feel them in order to continue going, because if you don't, then you're going to end up in a very dark place.
Yeah, I don't allow myself to get in no dark place, but I feel like this ain't no shade against you, but like, shit, y'all don't listen.
One way to look at it, huh?
Y'all don't listen. I mean, like, you feel me? Like, you can have a good time with somebody, bro. You can be in a deep relationship with somebody, and that shit might end tomorrow, and they forget about, like, all your problems and everything that come with you. So it just be hard to, like, I don't know. It'd be hard to vent to women.
I love that you're now showing us
real
a
shit.
very human side of a man. So please clap it up, because it's important to talk about your feelings. It's important to feel the feelings and share your feelings. And we as women, we love that and we appreciate that. I know some women might not, but majority of us, we do want that side of a man. Like, that makes it very special.
I must have been on the left side then. But nah, yeah, I hear you.
So you are also a producer, right?
No, I'm a music artist.
A music artist?
Yeah.
Ooh,
like
sing for me. What do you sing? What are we working with?
I ain't no singer. I look at singers like Usher, Chris Brown. I ain't on that type of level.
What do you do?
Harmonize, you know what I mean?
Come on. Can we hear some? Can we hear some, please? You're on stage, so you about to perform.
Damn,
Come on. Give us some. Come on.
Can the DJ play some?
DJ, come on.
They put me on spot, man. I'm in front of motherfuckers like goddamn New Face. I got Stevie Bags in here. I'm like, damn.
They built their name somehow.
This the thing though, New Face. I don't want to underperform in front of you. I've been drinking. I've been on my level. I've been feeling good. You know what I mean? So.
What song you want to say? What song you want to say?
Turn me on Roxy or something.
Rock? What song?
Okay, well, we'll come back to that part.
We'll come back to that.
We'll do it in the intermission, yes. But you do a lot of nursing content, so I do want to ask you what inspired you to go into that content, because it's a very unique content.
Honestly, I was trying to figure out my way as an artist, and my producer was like, bro, you just need to get on the real you. And the real me, my day-to-day was like nursing. I was saving lives each and every day. So he like, you need to showcase that side of you. So I started doing that. A lot of big brand deals started coming along, and shit, I've been taking off ever since.
What's the biggest brand deal you've had?
Nurse.org. They like the biggest nursing organization. I'm hosting Nurses Night for the Atlanta Dream August 16th. So y'all free. Make sure y'all come out.
Okay, August 16th.
Yeah, State Farm Arena.
At the State Farm Arena.
Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. There's gonna be a big matchup. So make sure Barbie Day. Make sure y'all tap in.
Are you going to tell Angel Reese about Talk Less show?
I could.
Thank
I
you.
would. I
Please.
should.
You have to.
Yeah, I got you.
We got it on camera.
I got
so
you. I got you. I got you.
Thank you.
But no, man, just coming from, like I say, the most poverty-stricken city in Alabama, it just, like, I got into nursing really to be an inspiration for all the young black men out there. I feel like a lot of us trying to be, want to be athletes and just music artists. And I feel like it's other avenues for us to generate income and be productive and do something with our lives. So that's why I hopped into the medical field. I inspire all y'all kids, all y'all sons, man, to do the same thing until they figure out like what's next for them. I'm still doing music. I'm still doing my thing. One thing I learned about this industry, you gotta have some type of money, some type of emotion behind yourself. And this my emotion, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in the motherfucking room with New Face. Goddamn, I'm gonna shout you out every time, bro, because you really a huge, not only a huge inspiration to me, but to everybody in the city. Stevie Bags, you know what I mean? Secret, and now I'm on the stage with Les. I don't even supposed to be up this motherfucker, bro. Like,
you are. You deserve it.
Real talk. I'm a huge inspiration to people where I'm from, and that's all that matters for me. It's only 3,000 people. So if I can impact a life from there, I'm from the same city as Coretta Scott King. Like, Coretta Scott King, my blood. I'm from the same city where Coretta Scott King and Martin Luther King got married at. And I feel like a lot of our celebrities nowadays, we done forgot about where the hell we come from, bro. And the people who done gave us the rights that we have today to be in rooms like this, to move like this. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
clap it up.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if y'all even know about Marion, Alabama, but research that. Like, that put us in position we in now. Research Jimmy Lee Jackson, the guy who got killed in 1965 by the state trooper who sparked the Civil Rights March from Selma to Montgomery, who gave us the voting rights that we got today. So I'm from a real place. That's why I'm up here telling my story, and I appreciate you, Les, for giving me the platform. I ain't no comedian.
Of course. It's not about you being a comedian.
Thank you. Thank you.
got a story, and I think it's important to also understand that, you know, sometimes when we go on social media, we see, oh, we got 3,000 views, and at the end of the day, that's 3,000 eyeballs.
Man, that's my whole city.
And that's their whole city.
Yeah.
And we have to put things into perspective, and it's important to give people a platform, let them tell their story, because sometimes, I mean, that's what happened to me. People gave me a platform.
Yeah.
And so now if I can give a platform to other people, then that's what we're going to keep doing. And we're going to continue doing that all over the country if it's possible.
Straight up. Straight
so,
up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. Next person I want to bring on is going to talk about something that has been a conversation online because people do not really like AI. And for some reason, that's also a good friend of mine, somebody who I used to work out with. And if you guys ever want to watch him run, he is a really funny runner. We'll talk about that later. But I did want to bring Bailey Stevens out here because it's important to talk about AI, and it's important to acknowledge, especially if you want to become a creator, that we don't have that much time to be able to do everything on our own. And AI has become a big part of my platform. You can sit down. AI has become a big part of my platform, and I use it on a daily basis. So that's why I wanted to make sure that we can have a conversation about that and get some education about that. Welcome, Bailey.
Thank you. I am super excited. I'm so pleased that you allowed me to have a few moments to meet with this audience. And I actually wanted to celebrate your birthday. And so I have you a personally signed copy of my book, The Data Governance First Blueprint, that I want you to be able to keep there.
Okay.
And the other thing I keep hearing you say is something about this $47 in your bank account.
Right.
Right? So how many people in this room that don't have a degree, you don't have to have 10 years of experience, but using AI, you can make $250 million a year with data governance? Raise your hand if that would be something you'd be interested in. 250,000, $250,000, right?
Jordan, keep your hand up. What the hell? You put it down right away.
So you guys say, what is data governance, right? So when people ask me that question, I often say, listen, so think about it this way. I have sons. I have two sons that attend Morehouse College here in Atlanta. When I gave them their first car, when I gave them the keys to their first car, oh, shout out to the HBCU. Let's go. So when I gave them the keys to their first car, right? I didn't just give them the keys to a $3,000 car, a 3,000-pound car that could go from 0 to 60 in less than 5 seconds, right? Without giving them some instructions and some rules that they need to follow, right? First things first, you gotta have rules, right? So those rules, as you think about driving your car, is that number one, you gotta know the driver's manual, right? You gotta know the speed limit, you gotta know stop signs, right? You've gotta know how to be safe in that car, right? And AI governance is the tool that ensures that you know how to follow those rules. You know how to navigate on the streets, right? Yeah. I use the term SRT, right? You need to be safe, you need to be responsible, and you need to be taking into consideration about who that you may affect when you're on that road, right? Think about the Dodge Charger SRT, right? Anybody ever driven in a Dodge Charger SRT? Hellcat, Dodge Charger, there you go. Imagine you're driving that Dodge Charger on 285 at 3 a.m. on a Sunday with no rules, right? Can you imagine what would happen? I know what I would do in that car. What would you guys do in that car?
We would go fast.
Right.
We'd have
And you're
fun.
probably going off the road, right? So without governance, those are the kind of guardrails that you need to have in place. And there's a discipline called AI governance that's very new. Not a lot of people know about it, and you don't have to have a greeter to do it, right? There are books like the one I created, the governance first blueprint, that says I can go to a company and tell them, follow the steps in this book as you're deploying your AI, and they will give you a ransom, a boatload of money to be able to do it. And I wanted to give you one good example, right? So how many of you guys are familiar with Zillow? Right? About 2 years ago, Zillow had an AI agent that they put together a model that said, we want to make money off of distressed properties. Okay. So I want our model to go out, identify any distressed properties, foreclosures, and we're going to buy it, we're going to rehab it in 3 months, and we're going to resell it. They did that for about 2 years, and the model was amazing. They were making money hand over foot. But then COVID hit, right? So everybody was like stuck at home. Stay at home, what is it, shelter in place?
Yeah.
And the model kept going, right? And so the model, everybody was stuck at home, but the model kept buying properties. And Zillow ended up having over 5,000 different properties that they couldn't sell. They lost $500 million.
Oh, wow.
Everybody can Google it. So let me ask you this. If you have companies, this is just one example just for the interest of time, but if you have a company that's potential of losing $500 million, would they pay you $150,000 to come in and help them put in some guardrails? I think they would.
Yeah.
Right? And I think they do. And that is what I wanted to kind of share with you guys. Guys, there's a tremendous opportunity. It's not a field that people have been doing for 10 years because AI has only been active for the past 2 years. So you're not competing against 50,000 people.
Well, AI has been in place for it's machine learning, but now it's advanced machine learning, right?
Exactly.
So machine learning has been around since the 60s. We know that, right?
Yes.
Because it's all just simple math and numbers. And hey, guys, I'm a little nerd.
Yes, she is.
I am a nerd. I do use a lot of AI. I used to work with AI governance too. I used to work with integrations in AI, so I'm very familiar with the space, right? And I think it's so crazy to me that people say that it's going to eliminate the jobs when I think it's actually helping our jobs. Because at the end of the day, it's, if you know how to use it right, you can actually create a lot more jobs with AI. And then it's basically eliminated the tasks that we don't need to be doing. It's simplifying the tasks. And it's like, again, for example, when I edit the episode, instead of me looking through the episode for hours and hours and hours, I can get the transcript in 50 seconds.
Absolutely.
A transcript, a full, instead of me writing it out. If I were to write out the transcript, that's going to take me 2 hours, right? If I were to type it out. So that's already saving me so much time. So what AI is for me is efficiency.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing. It goes back to that Dodge Charger SRT. Taking that car, you can be able to, the whole point is for you to be able to take that car and enjoy it. AI is the exact same way, right? However, there are a ton of guardrails that you have to make sure they're in place. And I'll give you a perfect example. The way you use AI today, given the example you just gave me, there's this thing called prompt injections. What happens is there are adversary attacks that come on AI that not a lot of people know about. There are people that can actually maliciously say, I want to go hurt Les because she has this amazing show, she has all these beautiful people coming out, and I'm jealous of her. they could send you an email, and it could have injections of malicious information in it that could then modify the everyday work that you do, and that could then lead to you losing money.
Oh, wow.
So prompt injections, it's a malicious attack that is specifically designed around AI, but AI governance, when you have those controls in place, it'll be able to help you identify those things, catch them, and then they won't be able to affect you.
Okay, awesome. So what tools people should use as far as AI? What is safe and what is okay to be using?
All of it's safe.
All of it is safe?
All of it's safe with the proper guardrails, right? So it's just like saying who should be driving a car. Everybody should be driving a car, right? But there are rules that if people are following those rules, right, they're going to be safe. But when they're not following those rules, AI can become dangerous. Back in the day, most of you guys don't know this, but she and I have talked about corporate events. We've talked about ways of handling things. She's not only beautiful, she has brains as well, guys.
Sometimes. Not when it comes to dating, but yeah. When it comes to corporate and work, yeah, I do.
But yeah, it is. There are so many different attacks that are happening on AI that not a lot of people are aware of. And the discipline that's out there, there's laws in what they call the EU, the European Union. They have a new AI act that is actually being implemented, and I'll land with this. It's being implemented on August the 2nd, next week. Okay. In the EU, if you have a customer that lives in the European Union and some sort of malicious attack occurs against that particular customer, the company that owns that customer, they're reliable for 70% of that company's gross income. 7%. Let me put that in numbers for you. JP Morgan Chase in 2025, they made $225 billion. Oof. If they had one customer that is subject to an AI attack, 7% of that revenue is $225 billion JP Morgan would have to pay. So again, when I came up here, guys, I talked about opportunities and revenues and salaries that you can get. If you want to learn more about AI governance, I'm telling you, there's an opportunity, there's an opening, and I'll end with this. The number 2 job opening across all of LinkedIn in the US and globally is on AI governance consulting.
I love that. That's amazing. I hope it inspires people to do that.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
I appreciate you.
Oh, my friend. Thank you.
And I'm a post the way that he's running. You got to see this. It's really, really funny. I'm just joking. All right, we got another gift in here. I love that. Okay, guys, I also do have a very special crowd of people in the building. I don't know if you remember, there is a video that went kind of crazy, and I really appreciate everybody even paying attention to the video, but we got Jace in the building. We got Jace and his dad, and we got his teammates in the building. Jace was the kid that I ran into on the Beltline. And I just said, hey, hold up. I ran into him on Wednesday when my mom came here, and I saw him with a poster, which wasn't looking like that. It was a handmade poster. Show the poster to the crowd. Show the poster to the crowd.
Come up on stage.
Come up on stage. So when I saw Jace, he had a handmade poster. What up? Come sit here with me. This is Jace. I saw Jace. Say hi.
Hi.
I will also introduce you to my good friend J Mo. He was in the NFL. Stevie Baggs was in the NFL, so you get to take pictures with them and you get to meet them. And I told you I will introduce you to people, so thank you for coming. But so I saw Jace with a poster, and he was raising funds to go to his camp. And I said, okay, what can I do for that? And I remember I walked past him. And so when I walked past him, I felt really, I was like, man, this is my responsibility at this point. So I said, God, please, if there is one thing that you can do, I want to run into this kid again. I didn't know his name was Jace. I didn't know nothing. And so my mom wanted to go on a walk on Friday. So this was Wednesday. On Friday, my mom wanted to go on a walk. And I said, let's go back to the Beltline. So we went back on the Beltline, and there you go. I see Jace walking with his poster because his dad brought him back out there. And I dropped everything. Masha, my Russian friend Masha, she's here. She was with me, and she was like, what's happening? And I was like, I need to stop and say hi to Jace. And I said, okay, what are you doing? And so I recorded a video. We posted the video literally while we were on the Beltline. And what happened after, Jace? What happened?
I'm freezing.
Don't freeze. It's okay.
Say it went crazy.
It went crazy. A lot of the viewers, and they supported like very well. There was no hate comments. There was just motivation and more.
And
Yes, Jace.
what did they do? Why you were raising the money?
For my football registration fees and football camp.
Did you go to camp?
Yes, I went to 5 different camps.
So this is the story, you guys. Instead of raising $500, we raised, I think, about $10,000, maybe $12,000. And we sent Jace to so many camps because of everybody that has showed up and showed out. And Jace, what's your dream?
To be in the NFL one day.
That's right, Jace.
You will be in the NFL.
You will be.
In the nation.
The camp helps me to move up in my ranking, and my ranking is in the top 100 R&R.
Woo! Whatever that
Period.
means. Thank you so much for coming, and I'm glad that we were able to send you to camp. Thank you. Oh, and he gave me a birthday gift. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. Y'all, round of applause for Jace
Round of applause
and his
for Jace.
family.
Thank you. And if you guys want to donate, we do have a GoFundMe still up, and there is a QR code. So
Yes.
You know. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for showing so much love to Jace, and thank you, J-Mo and Stevie, for taking pictures. We're gonna keep on going, and I have my beautiful girl up here. Tia, how are you?
I'm doing very, very well. Happy birthday.
Thank you. And you just moved to Atlanta.
I did.
How is it?
I was always in Atlanta anyway, but you know, it's the South. It's Atlanta.
It is Atlanta. And if many of you people don't know, Tia is a dating and relationship coach.
I am.
And you teach women how to basically be in relationships.
I teach women how to control their emotions and date well and get the most, not the lesser, and date from a place of power and autonomy. That is correct.
Okay. So, I have a question. Let's talk about dating. And you know what? I like to talk about my experiences with dating. When I date, one thing that bothers me the most is when people don't talk to me. If a man does not respond to me for 2 days or 3 days or doesn't call me for 2 days, it's a problem. And a lot of people are going to say he don't like you. And I go crazy because the moment that happens, I just say I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm not even going to try because I can't.
Is there a question there?
Well, that's just my experience, so I don't know. What would you advise me as a dating coach?
Well, I think your initial perspective of that is probably true. I always say, like, men don't take their hands off of things that they want and people that they like. So your initial perspective of, like, he's probably not that into me is you're probably on to something there, but it's like your response matters a whole lot.
I freak out and I get upset and I get annoyed, and then down the road I get heartbroken because it's always a pattern.
But that's because you revealed your hand. Men don't understand women that are not emotionally explosive. So if you know how to control your emotions, which is what I teach women to do, but they don't have anything to read. So like now they're the one that's kind of floating around.
Explain that.
So when a man does not, he cannot read how you feel about something. I always say any man that ever dated me, they don't know why we broke up. Like they literally don't know what happened, right? Like there's no like, yeah, you did. They don't have anything to read from. And I honestly feel like they're always the ones to come back because it literally piques their interest. And so when somebody is ignoring you or they're not responding to you, you flipping out and saying like, oh, this is over, now they know exactly kind of what's going on. Like if you were to be a little bit more poised and controlled and really just been more of a like, okay, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Like men are actually more interested in that.
Oh, okay. So when I talk about me freaking out and flipping out, that's not to them. It's like me emotionally inside.
But I always say that like men are like a TSA German Shepherd. You ever been at the airport and that dog is like running through? Like they can smell it off of you. It doesn't matter if you're not expressing it to them. They can smell it no matter what. Like they can smell it from across the room that you are internally freaking out. And so I always call it like the post-it note princesses that are like, I am smart, I am beautiful. If you don't believe it, that shit does not work. Like men could sniff that you have low self-esteem, that you're vibrating low, that you will let them violate your boundaries, that you're not gonna stand on business. It takes a millisecond for them to know that, and you cannot get it past them.
That is crazy. I've never even heard that concept before. Because I thought like maybe if I'm freaking out, it's more, oh, he wouldn't know. I'm just going to play it cool. But then internally, I'm like, I'm going through it.
But it's in everything that you do. Like, it's in the way that you respond back. It's in your text messages. It's in your aura when you see him the next time. Like, they always know. Like, they know that something's wrong with you. Yeah.
Oh, my. Stevie, you laughing. Come on here. I need you on here. Stevie Baggs, y'all. Stevie Baggs. Give it up for Stevie Baggs. I need him on the panel. Because, Stevie, why are you laughing? Come talk to us.
Les, I'm rejoicing.
Okay.
To hear a woman talk like that is rejoice. For real.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we live in a world where everything is inverted. Men are acting like women and women act like men. And the only reason the women are in fight or flight state is because men ain't showing up. So it's an order.
I didn't know where this was going, so I'm like, hey.
It's an order.
I didn't know which way this was going. I'm somebody who has a pretty solid platform, and so I'm like, my analytics are probably 98% women, and the men that are following me, I mean, it's so much hate mail. So I don't know you at all. So I didn't know where this was going. So
yeah, I just go out the spirit, and I ain't talking about the Holy Ghost. I'm talking about real, true, genuine divinity. So when you really look at the way the world is right now, the only reason that woman got to put her stick out is because the man ain't pulled his out yet.
Amen to that.
But it don't look like what society told you it looked like. So don't clap too fast.
Okay.
Because protection and provision is not just about my finances or about my brute strength. Protection and provision is spiritual. Hey, baby, don't eat that today. Hey, don't get no gas coming home late because your car running out of gas. Don't stop at no gas station. Get my truck tomorrow and then we'll get it straight. That's protection and provision. It ain't always about him having money, because a lot of women make more money than the average man right now today, especially in the melanated community. So let's talk about that. How you want a boss brother? A boss don't mean he got a lot of money. It means he's a being of supreme status. You're talking real good. No, I live real good, Queen. I'm living this, and you can feel it on my aura. It's authentic. It's genuine. I don't gotta be accepted by now one of y'all. Because your opinion of me ain't none of my business. The best speech I'm going to give is the life I live. Now you go look at my fruits and you'll see what's going on. And it don't mean that I'm flawless. It means that I'm authentic. I can be authentic in my righteousness and I can be authentic in my wickedness. Because we got all of it. But people don't want to talk about that because people want to talk about relationships. How can you have a relationship when you don't even motherfucking relate?
Tasia, I need you to respond.
Okay.
Well, I do think that there are some things that men are held to a societal standard that like they do have to have money, they do have to be a provider, that they have to be rich and things like that. And one thing I always tell women is like, girl, you are not Lori Harvey. You are not about to wake up to a house full of roses because your man is not Future. Okay, like it's not gonna happen. So I think that there's very realistic things, but I also think that when a man is financially troubled, it will come out in the relationship. So I think that where a man is financially is relative, right? somebody making 75K a year could be relative to somebody. But I think that if a man is not in the place that he wants to be financially, that's just like not, it's never a good idea.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I just don't want, we just can't make anything tangible be the
priority.
The priority, yeah. Right? Because my bank account might say one thing, but my spiritual account might say something different.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You all don't have enough resources and enough network and community, because to the black folk that are in here, we don't have enough men that are standing up and saying like, hey, like before I was able to lead my wife and my family, I submitted first. You don't hear a lot of men saying that. So then you see the men that are seeing the NFL players, they're seeing the rappers, they're seeing all these athletes online, and their first thought is to like get money first, and then they have no clue how to actually lead and submit to a woman. Sometimes it's not about, we talked about hormones and her attitude and all of those things earlier today. Like sometimes it's like, hey, like you have to figure out whether this is a battle worth fighting. And I don't think that some men, not all, some men have an example of what it looks like to even submit to that woman. Like for some people, that is a crazy statement that submission is a part of commitment in a relationship.
Yeah, I think it may be just semantics, but you might do something better than me, right? And so I can acquiesce, but I never submit to no woman. Never. Because you know why? Because it's not even in the order of anything natural.
But God told you to. That's what we keep forgetting.
I don't know if God told me to or the Bible told people to, but God gave me a natural order. Now what they put in the Bible or in the Talmud, the Torah or the Quran or whatever, man wrote that too.
But see, that's the thing. The natural order for a man to submit, it doesn't mean that you're less than. It doesn't mean that you're number two. It means that you're prioritizing who's the best person for that moment in that second, right?
The lioness.
That is what that actually means. It doesn't mean you're lower than. It doesn't mean that I'm wearing the pants today. It doesn't mean any of that. It
Absolutely
means that
not.
you are the one that has enough knowledge and wisdom, which is what I'm leaning on. You have the provision. You have the discernment to say, you know what? There you go. That's you right there. That is actually what it means.
And I said I have no problem acquiescing to the lioness being the hunter. The lioness is the hunter. That's what you do, babe. You hunt. I fucking kill. Woo! It's a difference. There's always an order. It's a reason why you teach the babies to cleave and I teach their ass to leave. It's a reason why your anatomy is inner and mine is outer. You emotion first, ego second. I'm ego first, emotion second. It don't mean that we can't acquiesce inside of that too and have synergy, but when you become divine feminine and when I become divine masculine, now I can limit my ego to hear where you're coming from emotionally. And you can limit your emotions to see where I'm coming from egotistically, and that's called harmony.
And that's what we gotta have. Submission.
Huh?
That's called submission.
Well, I'm saying, Queen, the first thing I said was I'm not going to get caught up on the semantics of that. But I personally will never submit to a woman because that's not what the universal God made that to be. Now, I will let a woman do what she does best. Absolutely, baby, fucking take off. I do not want to do no clerical shit. Please handle that.
Into the semantics, but that's exactly what you're doing. Like what you're describing is legit semantically, verbally, and literally submission. That's exactly what you're describing.
Okay, so does it make you feel better? Talking about emotions. If it makes you feel better for me to say, hey, baby, I submit to you on the clerical duties. Wow. Does that make you feel better?
Why the sarcasm?
No, I'm saying
the men that know how to submit to their women are living a happy wife, happy life. Everything is well, and I think that this bravado
and they might be castrated.
Of like, I would never submit to a woman is
those men are castrated because you'll never hear a real man say happy wife, happy life. It's happy us to get your ass off the bus.
The real man trope is a dangerous conversation. Period. And I think as you have like other men in this room, this whole like real man thing it's a very dangerous trope. And you're saying that you're not going to submit to a woman that you marry because she has wisdom, because she has discernment, because she's going to, because she's going to incubate and multiply anything that you bring to the table, right? That's something that God gave a woman that you'll never have. So when you sit here and you say that you'll never submit, that's a crazy, crazy statement.
So you hear the only people screaming is women, right? So we
But
what I want you to understand is when I was speaking, you had men and women clapping because I'm speaking from a universal perspective, not a masculine or feminine perspective. I'm speaking from the perspective of nature. And guess what? It could be, once again, I could be up here talking conjecture or innuendo, but I came up here to actually pay homage to you because I was rejoicing about what you were saying about how our women have to start holding themselves to a higher standard emotionally. And no matter if the man shows up or not, you are the first teachers of the children. You are the first teachers of the seed. So guess what? No matter what that man do, you still got to be like Big Mama. He went out and had a baby on you. He did all this and do that. You knew who he was before you opened your legs to him.
But I think that men need to hear more emotion. Men need to be emotionally more intelligent as well. And the trope that you're projecting in this room right now is very dangerous, because when you say that you're not going to submit, it's telling you that you have a deficit, that there's a lack there. And I think that if more men could actually hear other men talking about, hey, I am listening, I am understanding, I am conceding, I am yielding, you'll actually see a lot more men have basically a mutual understanding, as well as be happier in relationships. It's not a weak thing. It's not to say that you're not a strong man by saying that there's things that you are smart enough to say, my girl got that.
I may be missing something. I just want to say this, and I'm gonna land my plane. I may be missing something. But I told you, I don't have a problem with acquiescing to what you do better than me. I already said that. So how do you want me to say it in another language? If you cook better than me, baby, go tear that fucking kitchen up. But guess what? It's some things that's not necessarily submitting. What
is so problematic about submission to you?
And then I came back.
What is so problematic about that?
Because we have to understand in this life, we do have order, and that's what's going on. Our culture is out of order. We celebrate the wrong things. We talk about the wrong things. And that's why we can't be in harmony with our relationships. We've adopted all these Eurocentric ideals about what love is. You don't love like anybody else. You don't live like anybody else. And you don't look like anybody else. Why do you have to do something that somebody else gave you based on their construct? Start to find out who it is, what your relationship requires for you and your mate, not what everybody in the whole world says. Because at the end of the day, they're okay with Adam and Steve, not Adam and Eve. And there ain't nothing wrong with nobody's sexual thing, because we know y'all are trying to hang me to the cross about that. But I'm just telling you, thank you, my brother. There's something going on right now where we do have to have these conversations. I was celebrating you because I think that if a sister hears from another successful sister about controlling her emotions, then she could be like, dang, I didn't know my baby daddy was dealing with that kind of trauma. That's why he wasn't here. Then he can come back and say, dang, I didn't know my baby mama was molested. That's why she has this kind. These are the things that's going on in our community that we're not talking about. That's why the trauma's there.
Yeah,
that's why the drama's there.
You're actually describing exactly what I'm talking about. And your issue with submission, you're literally describing what I'm saying.
We're still talking about submission.
Okay. We're still talking about submission because you're harping on this emotional, intelligent component. And I get that, and I understand. This actually is a mutual respect. But when you say divine order doesn't have that in the actual union. That's all I'm trying to explain to you, is that when you have a relationship with somebody, right, and you're trying to, exactly what you described, understand where that person's coming from. Maybe there's triggers that this person had from many moons that has nothing to do with you, but it's coming up. That act of saying, hey, let's sit down and figure out what is going on with you so that we can move forward and we can be in a happier place. Innately, that is submission. So I think that is just
it's just the word.
A difference in how we understand that word. But I think that saying that you would never submit to a woman is just a very dangerous trope. I'll die on that hill.
In the context.
Guys. Hold up. I do agree with you, because man, this was just a lot of tennis to watch right now. And shout out to y'all.
I didn't know what was going on.
This is real podcast. Okay. I think it's important to acknowledge what you're saying as far as like my relationship is my relationship, and there's going to be nobody telling me what to do because I only know my relationship with that person. And that's why it's always an interesting conversation to have when I say, hey, like this person hasn't talked to me for 2-3 days. And then like I do know that there's something going on with the person, and I don't know that it's his response to things when he's overwhelmed. Right. When I speak about that on social media, now everybody is saying stop talking to this person because he doesn't like you. Right. So that's why it creates a really, really good it's a discussion, right? And I think let's just answer this one more thing, because I think that we really want to talk about dating and maybe if each can say, and we'll wrap it up, one truth about dating that people don't want to hear. What is one truth about dating that people don't want to hear from your perspective and from your perspective? Because you guys have very powerful perspectives, and I do want to share that with the audience.
I would love for you. I would submit for you to go first.
Wow, look at this. Truth about dating that people don't want to hear. Oh my gosh. The truth about dating that people don't want to hear. Ooh. I actually feel like, do you mind going for it first?
You see how she had to come back to the king? You see how it's an order? No. This is spiritual. No, listen, y'all. This is spiritual. I'm not playing. She had to come back. She had to come back because I created the order. I'm an alchemist. I change the energy wherever I go. It's okay. I can be wrong, but I'm righteous right now. I'm not trying to be right. I'm here to be righteous. So check game. To answer your question, the rules ain't the same for everybody in dating. The rules ain't the same. You think Chris Brown, old lady, saying something about him slobbing motherfuckers down on the concert floor? No. The rules ain't the same in dating for everybody. If you got more money, if you got more status, if you got more looks, I get away with more than the ugly nigga that it worked 9 to 5. It is what it is. Why do we have to pray like we crazy? If you got a bunch of followers on the ground, if you got a bunch of money or a bunch of people know you, the rules are not the same.
Facts.
I land my plane.
Tizia, I'm sorry. Baby girl, go. She's shocked.
I was going to let this slide, but let me say this. I personally think that even when you're speaking about like your divine order, and I think this is the mishap, right? Because we had a whole bunch of people clapping when he's like, oh, you see how she had to come back to the king? Let me tell you this, sometimes a king know how to shut up. Sometimes a king knows how to let his woman have a moment where she's not quite, where she's, hold on though, when she's off her, when she don't really know what's really going on. She hasn't really gathered her words, and guess what? Doesn't need an announcement. Okay, it doesn't need you see how you had to come back. And this type of behavior is why a lot of women are rah-rah. A lot of women are being the man. A lot of women are masculine. A lot of women are defensive, because this just interaction where I thought we had created this unity, you took a moment of me needing to pause and think to take over this audience. It's not necessary. It literally, what you just did literally wasn't necessary. And when you say, like, see how she had to come back to the king, a king, if we want to go there, is somebody that knows how to actually see, like, you know what, she's not having her moment right now. She needs a couple seconds. And I think that it's just the bravado and the verbiage of what you're doing, and it's not cool.
Please don't mistake my confidence for arrogance. When I made the king statement, I promise you that I was just playing. Anybody who knows my personality knows that. I think even the audience knew I was joking. I'm not here to disrespect you.
I didn't say I don't feel disrespected. I don't feel disrespected.
Or disconnect the unity that you know that we created. How about that? Because that's what you said.
Do you feel unity?
I did. I felt unity, and I still feel unity. Because see, the biggest sign of unintelligence is that just because we don't agree on one thing don't mean we can't agree on anything.
I hear
just
you.
like the biggest sign of another sign of unintelligence is because we do agree on one thing don't mean we both play tennis. That mean we gonna think alike? No. What I'm saying is that there should not be one thing like that happens to disconnect the unity, because that's operating out of ego and emotion. You can't disrespect me, and you can't get me out of my ego, because I'm not living there. I'm not living in reaction. See, people get passion mixed up with emotion. I'm very passionate because I'm passionate for the truth that I see to be in the world. And you don't have to think like me. They don't have to think like me. I just want people to think. Society has taught people what to think, but they don't teach people how to think. You know, a lot of people. Do you
think that you've made a space for both of our perspectives to exist?
Absolutely. I think the audience would agree. I acquiesced to what you said a number of times, but you wanted to hear me say it in another language. I don't speak Russian, but I can say
Okay, Stevie. I'm going to pause you right there. Because I love you, Tasia, and I feel the tension, and I feel the tension.
I don't feel tense at all.
Okay.
It's love. It's love.
But it's a little bit. We feel
This
it.
good TV though.
I love it. This
It's
is
good
amazing
TV, let's talk.
I do want to know your answer, regardless. Maybe this is a good maybe this is a good background to the answer of the one truth in relationships, because I'm sure that when people have relationships, this happens.
Yeah.
Like literally this moment.
So I have a saying that says, never let your heart lead you to a place your eyes haven't seen. And I think that, and I'll say that again, never let your heart lead you to a place your eyes haven't seen. And so what I feel like people, relationship advice that people don't want to actually hear is that you need to have some kind of receipts, some type of evidence, some type of pattern before your heart lands or arrives that somebody is lovable, likable. I hear this all the time when I'm like, oh, well, I just really like him. And I'm like, okay, well, what was it about him? And it's actually an identity that they made up in their head. They have actually no evidence. And so I think that we live in like this lover girl, lover boy, like hopeless romantic. I'm just gonna run, and I'm like, hey, you gotta get receipts on that. Like before your heart is around the corner, you need to actually have seen that this person has the potential. So I think that there's a little bit of logic in love. So
one question, and we gotta wrap it up. Come here.
Okay, and then I'm gonna make it brief, right? This for the crowd. Okay. What's going on, y'all? I'm J Mo. What's up, Les? You good?
He was on one of my episodes, by the way.
Bestie was good. Okay, so I heard you say, what did you say again?
never let your heart lead you to a place your eyes haven't seen.
All right, bet. So you believe in God, right?
Absolutely, positively.
All right, bet. And when you read the Bible, have you ever seen him in person?
No.
All right, bet. When you read the Bible and God talk to you, he tell you exactly where to go, right? And you follow, right? All right, bet. It's the same thing. And you can't separate man from God. And that's what's going on right now, right? So at the end of the day, what's happening is you saying, God send me a man, right? Made in your image. But when he send him to you, you second guessing him. So ultimately, you're second guessing God. So do you really believe in God?
With all due respect, I think this is like a jump in parallel.
No. What I'm saying is because at the end of the day, the baseline of both of those contexts is faith, and either you believe or you don't.
Well, I would like to say that I coach thousands of women, and hold on.
But are you coaching them the right way though?
If I may, I have thousands of women that discuss these issues with me on a daily basis. And what I'm saying and what I'm seeing, because I do think that there is science and evidence to dating that people maybe don't want to acknowledge, but the same thing that you're saying, and I'm guessing that you're insinuating that is that you don't have to see it in order to actually believe it. And I just want to personally share with you is like those divorced women that didn't see it, they're in my chat. The women that believed in a man that was building, that was trying to figure it out, that was transitional, that was in and out, that was cheating, that was dishonest, that was not transparent, those women are also in my community. And so I just think that it really just speaks for itself. And I don't think it's really where I was going with it personally had anything to really do with spirituality.
Not you. I'm just saying like.
Right. Yeah.
But also I think that there's a little piece of that conversation that's missing is that the reality of it is like a man that actually is standing in his truth, he's going to have those receipts. And I don't think that a man, a king, will want you to follow him blindly. So you will be able to see the proof in his work just as God did as well, right? Like just as Jesus, his disciples, and all of those things, you will be able to see the proof in what they're telling you, right? And so I think that that's like even somebody that has maybe that perspective where it's just like, oh, well, you may not be able to see the love or the intimacy or the connection up front. Like a man, he's going to have the breadcrumbs before you follow.
You're not, but you're
All right,
not.
you guys, we gotta
Damn.
wrap it up. I'm so sorry. We
Man.
gotta wrap it up. Thank you so much. Let's clap it up. Let's give it up. Well, let's take the conversation offline. Thank you. Our next guest is going to be an artist who's turning real life into music. Every record tells a story. Please welcome BTF Nate. We also do have a second guest that's coming on stage with us, the life of Pablo. He is a comedian. What's up, Nate?
Man, not much. Just thinking and drinking.
And another guest that we're going to have on stage with us, because it sounds like the panel conversations are going and rolling today. This guy lives by one powerful message: failure is not an option. He's built a platform encouraging people to become the strongest version of themselves. So please welcome Kent Fineo. Come on here, Kent. Come on. Don't you also make music?
Give me that shit, huh? I do have fun though. Give me that shit, man.
Do you have the mic?
What am I getting right here?
Woo!
Let's get it.
What you guys think?
So hold on. I wanted to speak on that last conversation everybody was just on about the women and the male shit. I want to say something about the man situation. A lot of you men out here, I want to hold accountability for the men out here. A lot of you niggas out here having babies and shit, and you bitches ain't doing shit about your kid out here. So I'm coming at all you motherfuckers out here. If it ain't you, good. But if you know somebody that's like that, I'm coming at you right now. Because that's fucked up that you having a kid with a woman out here and you ain't doing nothing about that. So you hear me? I'm coming at you right now. Straight up.
Wow. Nate, what did you think about that conversation?
Hey, shit, the nigga just came out, this bitch snapping, man.
Hey.
I'm sipping.
Look, I'm a testimony to this shit. You hear me? Like, I seen a nigga that, he made me and the nigga ain't got nothing to do with me, so fuck him. You hear me? Bitch ass nigga. Yeah.
Hey, it's the bucket hat, man.
Yeah.
He mean what he say.
I mean what I say. You hear me?
Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Damn, failure is definitely not an option out here, huh?
Come on now. Talk that shit.
Wow. That's the free shots, huh?
I mean, that's just me, sweetie. If you give me free shots, I'm gonna extend it a little bit more, but you hear me? Like, that's
Shout
just me.
out to Remy
Yeah,
Martin.
man.
Hey, all right, Nate, I do want to get into the conversation about your music. I listened to some of the music. What inspired your music, and why did you get into it?
Shit, honestly, I always wanted to make music since I was young, you feel what I'm saying? But, like, what really inspired it is just everyday life. It may sound crazy, but, life got its ups and downs, but I just like to create. I mean, I feel like that's the only time people really listen to what I say.
Do you guys think that people actually listen to what you say? Is
They
that
should.
a thing? Do they?
They should.
They should?
I mean, if you got a following, then your following gonna listen to what you say.
But how do you build a following, though? I think that's the most important part, and that's something that we should talk about because, yes, we do have the music, right? You have your opinions, you have your standings on something, but sometimes you can just scream from the rooftop, but nobody's hearing you. So how do you make sure that you actually get heard?
Just be consistent. I mean, stay true to who you are. Know who you want to be. You got to understand everything's lame until it ain't lame. You feel me? So if you do something and people like, I ain't fucking with it, that's cool. Because it was somebody else that was the same situation and now they doing what they doing. So, I mean, we got to stop caring about everybody's opinions. Everybody got one.
Talk to me.
Feel me?
Talk to me. Because opinions don't matter to me. Like, I feel like you could say whatever you want to say up here about whatever somebody thinking, but, I mean, if I don't care about it, then I'm going to still do me regardless. So, like, fuck what you talking about.
Real spill.
I mean, yeah.
What's the music you making? Are you making any music or no?
I mean, I just be freestyling, having fun. Like, I just live life just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't really make music how he make it, so I never discredit, somebody else.
Yeah. How do you guys make sure that you stay consistent? Because I know, I've already talked about the fact that I've tried to give up 25 times, and for some reason I keep coming back.
Kind of like what you said for him. I mean, failure shouldn't be an option. It's a choice. But, I mean, if you fail, that's on you. It's 2026. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people from 2017 that still got left in 2017. I mean, the train keep going. That's on you. It's a choice. You got to want to. You got to believe in yourself. I mean, you can't expect somebody to love you. You don't even love yourself.
Come on now.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you just got to do it.
Yeah. Come
I
on
love
now.
that. I love that. Oh, I love that you're smiling. Okay, we're bringing out the good side now.
I'm
Okay, what is
always-
something positive you got to say?
I mean, I'm always positive. It's just like, if you see my shirt, it say light worker, you hear me? So light worker is I'm somebody who gonna bring my light in any dark place. So a lot of people, they scared to speak on a lot of certain things, but me, I speak on any kind of thing, no matter the topic, no matter the subject. If you look at like the Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X's, like they did that same shit. They might have got knocked off, but you know, fuck it. Like they had a message and they lived and died behind the shit. So that's what I'm on, you hear
They
me?
were true to what they wanted to say. You
There
feel
go.
what I'm saying?
True with you.
No
Hey,
cap.
come on now.
You know, you also told me that you wanted to speak on racism.
Yeah.
Something that you wanted to speak on. And it's very interesting to me because, you know, my platform majority hosts Black creators, right? So, and I don't know how it just happened to be the pattern, right? And just down the road, the further we go, the further I discover that Atlanta is for sure a Black Hollywood. It's a Black Mecca, and there's amazing creators out here. There's so many people. So why is it my platform that you wanted to come on and speak on that?
I mean, it's just in general. I mean, you know, I know you already. So it's like, I know you got a big platform. So it's like, I want to come and extend that even more. So it's like, I'm not up here to like joke. I ain't up here to clown. Like, I'm up here to keep it real. So it's like, when you talk about racism, it's like, you got a lot of Black folks up in here. You might have got a couple of white folks up in here, but it's like, you shouldn't look at me because of my color of my skin. You should look at me because of my mindset. Like, if I'm on dumb shit, then you could be racist. But like, if my color is offending you, like, I feel like that's foul. So it's like, more people like me should stand up for that, because it's not about me, right? It's about my niece, my cousin, somebody younger than me that can't fight the fight that I could fight. So I don't want them going to school or living life knowing that a white kid messing with them because of the color of their skin. Because if I hear about that, I'm on the edge, you hear me? But it's like, I'm just trying to help out for people that's younger than me. That's all. Like, you got to stand up for people that can't stand up for themselves. So that's all I'm really doing, to be honest with you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's some real spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being genuine to who you are, you feel me? And then I guess I speak on the topic of racism. I mean, shit, I'm half white, I'm half Black, you feel me? So I done seen both sides of the totem, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, no matter what you do, somebody gonna judge you.
How does that make you feel? How did it make you feel growing up? Because I'm sure that, you know, you have comments from both sides. Now, some people were saying, oh, you're not really Black, or like, oh, you're not really white. So how do you find yourself as an identity in that space?
I never gave a fuck. I didn't meet my dad till I was 23. You feel me? It be like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit, I'm gonna be me regardless. You know, like I was trying to get to. People gonna say whatever, no matter what you do. Like, what you think is cool, somebody gonna be like, hell no, what the hell he doing? But the next person gonna be like, oh my God, I need to go get that.
Yeah.
You feel me? I wear shoes for Walmart. I wear Jordans design. I don't care. Judge me for what? I mean, I'm me.
Come on now.
I love that. Because I think, like, for me, it's also, it's an interesting space to be, because I live in the United States. Clearly, I didn't grow up here, right? I grew up in Russia. And so I have a lot of the Russian upbringing, but also it's merged with American culture. And it's been lately coming up so much where it's like, okay, who am I? What am I? Am I really Russian? Am I American? And especially because I live in Atlanta and I am a huge part of the Black community, whether people want to agree with it or not. And I do want to support and provide and promote and just do everything possible, because my job is to bridge the gap. And I don't know, you know, it kind of became my purpose. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And so it's been a conversation that I've been having with people, and I think it's very important to speak on those things, and it's very important to bring them up. And I think the most important thing is that we can come together, we can bring people in the room, and we can have conversations, whether we agree to disagree, where we agree to agree, we agree to love, as long as there's no hate. And even if it's hate, as long as it's fueling conversations that are going to be impactful.
And nah, that's real. I was about to say, I mean, you check my Instagram right now, it tell you, I push love. I mean, I done got so much hate and negativity in my life. I done came from negativity, but I'm not going to become that. I got the choice too. Yeah. You know, I done been negative, but what I got out of that? Nothing. Free the bros, you know what I'm saying? Long live the bros. I mean, I done seen examples of what happened when you do that. So, I mean, I still push love even when people don't expect it.
I love that. You push love too?
I always push love. See, when you see my message and you think that I'm like super angry and aggressive, but like, you gotta get your name, you gotta get your message across. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be thinking like, okay, you could come with this love approach, but sometimes when you come with that love approach, people be trying to like, what's the word I want to say? Like, people take your kindness for weakness. So to show a motherfucker that I ain't got no weakness, I gotta come at you how I'm coming. It's just like how dude said he played football, like, or sports, whatever. Like, it's the same thing. When you play sports, like, you play tennis, it's that same mentality. Like, if you see your opponent over there weak, huffing and puffing, like tired and shit, you about to really like draw that iron on them. Like, you about to go crazy. So it's the same thing when it come down to what I'm saying. It's like, you think that I'm all like hostile and all of that, but like, I'm really just trying to keep it real. Like, this shit really going on out here. So it's like, if you don't like the message, cool. But at the end of the day, like, I ain't here to be liked by everybody. Like, I really don't give a fuck. Like you said, opinions. Like, he make music. So if he gave a fuck about any of y'all opinion, he wouldn't keep making music, right? Am I wrong?
I mean, that's real spit. I'm going to do me regardless.
Come
I
on
get
now.
down, hit push-up, shit. I might go to QT in a robe. I mean, it's 2026. You
come
got to
on
do
now.
what you
Shout
got to
out
do.
to you guys. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
so,
man.
shout out to BTF Nate and Fineo Can. Clap it up. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you
Hey,
for coming.
I really appreciate you, too.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you.
I'm most deaf.
So we wanted to bring Nate back on because he does have a couple more things to say. You got a movie coming out, I heard.
Yes, I most definitely do. Younger
Woo!
Delinquent.
Let's shout out to him. Okay, talk to me about the creative process and talk to me about the movie so we can learn a little bit more.
All right, so before I get to the creative process, I start with the movie. So the movie basically written about my life. Shout out to John Brown, you know what I'm saying? He wrote the script. That's
Okay.
family right there. Shout out to Mama
How
Q.
long is the movie?
I say it's an hour and some change.
Okay.
It's a full movie.
Uh-huh.
It was very fun shooting it. It was very good shooting it. I got to shoot it with my closest friends, Bari, my boy Vaughn. Shout out to the family.
Woo!
And yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a coming of age film. It's a feel good movie, kind of like the early 2000s movie. You know, if you watch the whole movie, you'll see. It'll make sense.
I will watch it. When is the premiere?
I can't tell you the exact date on the premiere. Just know it's very soon, like super soon.
I hope that you're going to invite me.
This fall. I
Okay.
just heard it now. This fall is coming out.
I'm coming.
Oh,
We're
you
gonna-
coming late? That's what I'm
Absolutely.
talking about.
Yes,
I
I'm
appreciate
coming.
that. That's love.
And I know we didn't get too much into your music. I do want to understand what's the creative process behind your music, because I did listen to some of your music, and it's truly, truly amazing. Once we wrap it up, we're going to play it.
Oh no,
We
I
are
appreciate
gonna
that. That's
play it.
love.
Of
That's
course.
love. So now, when it comes to the music, I actually mix and master all my music. I record myself. I dropped out of
Yourself?
college. Yeah, I do it myself.
Okay.
So I originally I went to college for computer programming. That's what my grandma wanted me to do. But fuck that. That's not me. I dropped out. I was doing what I do. I ended up going to school for mixing and mastering, and I just kind of got better over time, you know. So anytime I hear a beat, you know, I feel a certain type of way about the beat. I just create from that.
I love that. That's amazing. So you dropped out of college, and then you straight went into music.
Most definitely. I always wanted to be a rapper. Like when I was in 6th, 7th grade, career day would come up. I was the one in the class like, hey, I don't want to be this. I want to be a rapper. And they laughed at me.
Can you rap something for us real quick? Rap something for me. Come on, Nate.
I can do my best. I'm going to say it with my chest. I'm saying this live and I'm chilling with Les. Nate, I'm the guest. You can understand facts. I don't give a fuck what they say on that. I can never go back. I remember all them days cooking up all that chicken. No, why you yelling at me, bro? Now I'm about to cook you and I'm about to make a show, boy. Bari, come here, boy. I want you to know, boy. You calling me out, boy? I am not a hoe. First of all, though, boy, look at your beard. My shit won't grow, but the shit still here. So understand that. What the hell you talking about? I'm really drunk, man. I was drinking that Talk Less. So, I mean, hey.
Yeah, I might have to
Shout out to Talk Less.
You might have to write my song. I like it.
I got you. Honestly, I mean, that was a terrible freestyle. I'm drunk.
It's okay.
But I'm
Don't
here.
worry. We're gonna work together.
Hey, most of I'm not mad at that.
All right.
I really appreciate you for even having me on the platform.
Of course.
I'm just the light skin from Clayco.
Hey, shout out to Clayco.
Shout out to Clayco.
Shout out to Clayco. This is amazing. I think you should come back and we should do an episode together, like a full big episode.
Hey, most I would appreciate. I would love that.
All right, let's go. We're gonna do that. Thank you so much.
Hey, nah, thank you.
All right. Well, thank you.
Hey, this that younger delinquent right here.
Is that BTF Nate?
Don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I know that life's been good. Pack on my bags and go catch me a flight. I might just change my hood.
We have our very last person the only Sid, please come here. She is actually a very special person. Thank you. Oh, and she's bringing gifts. Okay, come sit down. So,
Yeah, I was raised by my grandparents. You don't go nowhere without no gift if it's their birthday.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm going to read an introduction for Sid and I'm going to tell a little story, and that's why I wanted to have a secret out here, because it is a special, I guess it was a very special moment for all of us, okay? So I met our final guest in the sauna at the gym. Shout out Lifetime Buckhead. And one conversation turned into discussion that changed how I thought about healing. She's dedicated to spirituality, healing, and personal transformation. So please welcome the only Sid.
Thank you.
And I'm going to just give a little backstory, because literally me and Secret walk into the sauna and we're talking about sponsorships, because I'm out here struggling financially, because I'm trying to understand how I can keep up with everything, how I can, continue this dream going.
Hey, y'all, quiet on set. Thanks.
So I wanted to make sure that, we're just having this conversation. And so I said something about the sponsorships, and then Sid jumped in the conversation. She says, well, I have a podcast. How do you get sponsors? And then all of a sudden, it just became this moment that I was like, wow, this is like this moment was supposed to happen. It was such a spiritual moment. And then Sid told us her story about losing her brother and going deep into the spirituality on her journey to move to Colorado, and also on her spiritual journey. So I do want to talk a little bit about that. If you can give a little brief background on that, because I know we don't have much time, but go ahead.
Well, how y'all doing? First of all, I know it was a little heated up here earlier. I was like, But a lot of people, when they become a content creator, or they start their spiritual journey, whatever they've been called to do, they immediately step into it. A lot of people don't, like for me, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be the best Pablo Escobar, Griselda Blanco that I could be. You get what I'm saying? And every day I woke up, and I since a kid, I already knew I was a manifester, and I knew that, I was always like, just had God's favor over my life. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know what for. Everything that I do and that I touch, I do it great. So when I was in that game, I was doing it very expeditiously and very great. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was one of them ones. Yeah. So when next month will be 3 years since my brother passed. And a lot of people don't understand that grief was another spiritual awakening. A lot of people say that grief is love with nowhere to go, and it is. But it will be one of the biggest spiritual awakenings if you allow it to be. Because when my brother passed, let me tell you what happened. I didn't just lose a physical person. I lost the entire lifestyle that I was manifesting that included that person. So when he passed, that not only is he gone, but the life that I was building is now crumbled. And that left me with one answer. What am I going to do now? And for 7 months, I was against God. I was like, God can't love me because he took the only person that I wanted to live this life with. But then because I'm a psychedelic therapist as well, so I take a lot of psychedelic mushrooms. And I had to learn this. God told me this on one of my shroom trips. He said, this is not happening to you. This is happening for you. And when he said that, I had to sit in that. And I said, so God, what do you want me to do? And that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand that all you got to do is ask God. Because the moment I asked God, he gave me the entire plan.
Whew, speak on that. Speak on the number 3 too.
The power of 3. That's what I'm telling you. This is all just deeper than a podcast.
The three.
The 3.
No, but seriously, you guys, though, in that sauna room, we got into some really deep conversations. And as Sid says, she's a shroom therapist. So I don't know if there's anybody in here, but who here has ever done plant medicine? Who has done plant medicine in a ceremony, not for partying?
Beautiful.
Okay, because I want to clarify the difference.
Even if the ceremony was just you and God.
Exactly.
That was a ceremony too.
Okay. If it was just you and God, that's a ceremony. But what we have had a lot of discussion about in there, about her journey and kind of like how she came to here, what I loved about hearing was how the plant medicine helped her to kind of like hear these. And you have these, you say you go into it and then you like journal and you would get these messages.
Oh yeah, I
and
get
things. Downloads. Tell us about the downloads that come through the plant medicine and how that helped you to heal on your grieving, like on your journey to get to where you are.
See, with the shrooms, I tell people like this. The shrooms are the cheat code to life. You got to look at it like Super Mario. Because when I take the shrooms, I am up there. I'm up there on them higher realms. And it's me and God and my spirit guides. And they give me all the clarity that God allows them to give me. I still have to come down and do the work.
Period. Oh, I'm so glad you said that.
And we talked about the downloads too, because I remember that I said a lot of the messages. So this is for people who are trying to do content and who are trying to kind of, trying to figure out what do they need to talk about. And I think downloads was the biggest thing, because I said, it's so weird, because sometimes I'd just be sitting in my car and I'd be randomly sending those, just saying things, right? And then those things go viral and they put me more and more on the map, and that's what you call the downloads. Yeah,
those are downloads, and because you received them, that lets God know that your frequency is there. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand this. Once you get the download, that's your awareness. God doesn't give you any test until you become aware of what it is that you need to be doing. People be like, oh yeah, I failed. No, the test started when you became aware of what it is that you actually need to be doing. Now the test has begun. You wasn't unaware, so God wasn't tripping. You didn't even know what you needed to do, okay? Until it finally went click, which is what the shrooms does for me. It connects all the dots, and then I say, cool, I got it. Now when I go back down, I know that the real test is coming. You get what I'm saying? And the beautiful thing about God is God gives you choices. The ball is always in your court. Unless you have the solution, God always lets you have the ball. It's your show. It's your world. What do you want to do? And the thing is, you got to know what to do and what play to run, okay? And you got to know that the only person that got the playbook is the Most High God.
Ooh, give it up.
Wow,
this is beautiful.
What about the intention?
This is my show. What the hell? You know what, Helen?
I want to tell about the intention.
Okay, last one.
Oh yeah. Because it's very important when you're doing psychedelics or plant medicine that you are setting intentions, because we had this conversation as well, just about people misusing the plant medicine and a lot of people using it in the wrong environments and not able to actually get those downloads, because a lot of times people are using it like drugs, right? And there's a difference between drugs and actually taking the time to sit and set your intention to be able to become aware to even get those downloads. Like it's very important.
Everything is intentional, not just even if you're indulging in plant medicine, because I smoke weed too. God made me stop smoking weed for 2 years until I became intentional to use it again. You get what I'm saying? Now I only smoke when it's time to do yoga, when it's time for me to meditate. I might even do it before I read the Bible. You get what I'm saying? But everything has to be intentional. There's only one rule when taking psychedelic mushrooms and any psychedelic, and it is to be intentional. Because what people don't know is mushrooms is the closest thing to a human. They don't know that. They're the only plant that breathes oxygen. You get what I'm saying? And they can hear you. God left these on the universe for us to use intentionally. If you're going to use it like a drug, guess what it's going to act like? It's going to act like the medicine that it is. Because people think, oh yeah, I'm going to take these and I'm going to go up. And the whole time while you in the club is detoxing your body. You cooked.
Wow. Okay, one last thing that I want to ask you. What is one thing everyone can do tomorrow to become more connected to themselves?
That's a good question. What is one thing? Say that again.
What is one thing that people can do tomorrow to become more connected to themselves?
Wake up and put on the armor of God before you put on your real clothes. Because I'm going to tell you something. You will never know yourself until you know God. And that's what I had to learn. Because when you start your relationship with God, you are stepping into the version of yourself that he has called you to be. And you have never been that version. Okay? So you don't know what that looks like. So when you wake up in the morning, before you go put on them physical clothes, you need to put on the armor of God. And the first three pieces that requires is surrender, obedience, and faith.
Woo! Woo!
Let's go, sis.
You know what I'm saying?
This is
because
amazing.
when you start spiritually elevating in life, then you start getting new weapons. It's just like a game. I told you.
Yes.
You get the cheat code. You got new weapons.
New levels.
Then I got the gun of discipline. Woo! You get what I'm saying? When you start to spiritually elevate, God is going to give you elevated gifts. Yes. But you got to put on that surrender first, that obedience, and that faith, because that is the foundation. Yes. And if you don't got that, guess what? What you think you building going to crumble faster than you building it.
This was amazing. Wow. Thank you.
You are.
Thank you so much for closing this out with such a beautiful message. Because honestly, if it wasn't for God and if it wasn't for Xavier, shout out to Xavier Perry-Art. If it wasn't for this person, none of it would happen. If it wasn't for you guys, none of it would happen. So
yeah, because I said, God, I said, when you drop the flyer, God said, I want you to go on that girl's podcast. I said, I just met that girl in the sauna. And we sat in there for 2 hours, like, for real. We was in there for a long time.
In the actual sauna?
Yeah, hot sauna. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know the type of people she gonna have, so I don't know if they're gonna be able to hear me. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we could talk about being woke all day. You know what I'm saying? But are you gonna talk about the journey? Are you gonna be able to be on my frequency? Not you. You know what I'm saying? But the people in the room. Yeah. Because if I'm talking to a bunch of people that sleep, then we wasting energy.
Yeah.
So I do thank you for allowing me to come.
Of course.
And I thank you for being you and not, seeing the vision and not giving up. Because people don't know what it takes for you to do this, especially for you to come to America, to step into the version that you need to be, move to this city. This is a big city. You can't just come into Atlanta and get busy. You got to be divinely favored to come to Atlanta and get busy and have a platform. So shout out to you, baby, because you're doing your thing.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. This means a lot. Thank you. All right, you guys. This was great.
Drop down like it's your birthday. Low to the ground like it's your birthday. Make it twerk like it's your birthday.
If it's your birthday, make some noise.
Go girl, it's your birthday. Go girl, it's your birthday. Go girl, it's your birthday.
I hate y'all.
It's your birthday.
Happy birthday, Liz.